always glad to see a new face around here. Tell me something. You ever feel like this whole world is broken? Do you ever wonder why things can't be the way they were in the good old days?
Так, а что с Эмоджен Кэббет?
I'm just looking for Emmogen Cabot.
Oh, I'm sorry, but Emmogen is indisposed right now. She's not seeing visitors.
Родные беспокоятся. Ну, давайте, нет, сначала спросим, что она является ли адептом.
What's she doing here? Is she a member of your movement?
Actually, she and I are, you know, romantically involved. Not that it's any of your business, but she and I are just having a little relationship trouble. You know how it is. She's not seeing anybody until she cools off.
Так, ну 500 крышек мы не будем ему предлагать. Давайте мы друг семьи.
I'm a friend of the family. Maybe I can talk some sense into her.
Few words with the lady and we'll be out of your hair.
Look, the truth is, we had a little, disagreement about her joining the movement. She got kind of violent. So I locked her in there until I could figure out what to do with her. If you're willing to take her off my hands, let me unlock the door for you, and then she's all yours. I've got to warn you, she's way stronger than she looks. It took all of us combined to even get her locked up in there.
Окей.
Not sure we want to see whatever kind of performances go on here now.
Ну вот, даже так, друзья. В прошлый раз, когда харизма была низкая, я проходил. Я его припугнул, он, естественно, заагрился. Ну, пришлось тут всех поубивать, в общем. Но главное не это. Сейчас посмотрим, что будет сейчас.
She's all yours, neighbor.
Ну, окей. Ну, нет, она здесь. Просто...
Don't tell me. Jack sent you.
Ну да, как-то немножко она старовата. Ну, а чё возраст?
That's right. I'm here to rescue you.
What makes you think I need to be rescued?
Ну да, как-то старовато всё-таки.
You're Jack's sister? I was expecting someone a bit younger.
You really know how to flatter a lady, don't you? Just to be clear, I'm Jack's younger sister, the baby of the family. Once I get home and get some of Jack's serum, I'll be back to my usual stunning self.
А что за сыворотка?
Jack has a serum that reverses aging?
It's more like it halts aging. I started taking it when I was 32, so normally that's what I look like. You'll see once I get my treatment. I was well known as one of the belles of Boston society, back when there was any.
А если вы ее не примете?
What happens if you don't get more serum?
Oh, I don't think we need to worry about that. I've gone without a treatment much longer before with no lasting effect.
Ну да, остался один флакончик.
Actually, there's only one vial of the serum left. Raiders got the rest.
I'd better get home before Mother convinces Jack that she needs all of it. That he could still be such a mama's boy at his age is ridiculous. I'm so disappointed in Thomas. He seemed so interesting at first. But after we came here, he turned out to be just another brute. He actually thought he could force me to join his absurd cult.
Хотите что-нибудь забрать?
Need anything before we go?
No. I didn't bring anything worth taking with me. Oh, I'm not going with you. You can tell Mother I'll be along home before too long. I just need a drink first.
Угу.
I feel bad tracking my muck through this place.
Hi, Emmogen.
You can tell Mother I'll be home soon. I can find my own way home. Thanks.
Ну ладно, ладно. Просто думалось, что диалог... Так, ага, это все чужое. Ну тут, в общем-то, особо ничего нет. Ладно. Друзья, мы не будем пока тут. А главным образом из-за того, что Валентайн расстроится. Доверять нам станет меньше. Ну и вот, друзья, в общем, в прошлый раз, когда я это дело проходил...
Goodness, can barely see in here.
Так, а что нам нужно? В дом Кэбботов, да? Да, вернуться в дом Кэбботов. Ну окей, давайте вернемся в дом Кэбботов. Так, не буду я путь записывать, когда, в общем, мы будем подходить, тогда уже выйдем на связь. Заходим в дом Кэбботов.
Edward, are you there?
Are you reading me, Jack? You can't hold
Edward! Edward! Edward, switch over to the Hartley modulator. Do you copy?
Switching now. How's this?
Oh, that's done it. Edward, what's going on
Place
there?
is more a
We're under
museum
attack.
than home.
They're inside the building.
Inside? Can you keep them out of the basement?
I'm trying, Jack. I've never seen raiders that... For God's sake, Sammy, the doorway, right there. Sorry. Things are a little busy around here right now.
Listen, if they're inside the building, you have to go to the office and shut down the elevator. You can't risk them getting to Lorenzo.
Got it. Office. Elevator. You better round up whoever you can and get...
Hello? Edward? Come in! Edward! Ah, there's no signal at all. I've lost him.
What's happening, Jack? If these people are inside Parsons, if they free him...
Don't worry, I'll handle it.
I always knew it would end this way. I never should have allowed you to lock up Lorenzo in that place.
That isn't helping, Mother. And as I recall, using the serum was your idea, not mine.
So what are you going to do?
I said I'll handle it. I'm thinking.
What's going on?
That was Edward. He's at Parsons, the old asylum. They're under attack by raiders. It's strange. The guards have held off raiders before without any trouble. I don't know what's gone wrong this time.
Ну и что случилось?
What happened?
The guards at Parsons called in that they were under attack. Edward went to help. I've only just been able to raise him, briefly. I didn't get much, but it sounds like the situation there is nearly out of control. I wonder if these could be the same raiders that stole that last shipment. If some of them had used the undiluted serum, it could explain their unusual success against Edward's men.
Ну да, что за сыворотка?
What exactly does this serum do?
I suppose it's time you knew. The main benefit of the serum is to halt aging. My family and I are all over 400 years old. But it also confers other side effects, especially in the undiluted form that the raiders stole. It increases strength and resistance to all kinds of physical damage. So at least some of these raiders may be much more dangerous than the ones you're used to dealing with.
Ну, источник сыворотки.
Where do you get this serum from?
My father, Lorenzo Cabot, is confined in Parsons. He became dangerously unstable after handling an artifact he found on an archaeological dig in Arabia. He gained various seemingly paranormal powers, as well as becoming increasingly irrational and violent. In the end, I had no choice but to confine him, for his own safety, as well as ours.
Jack, are you sure it's wise telling her all this?
In the course of my attempts to cure him, I discovered that the artifact had introduced anomalies into his blood. So the source of his insanity is also the basis of the treatments that have prolonged all our lives. The irony isn't lost on me, but if he were to escape from Parsons, I would lose my father forever. I will not allow that to happen. Not to mention that the artifact has made him paranoid, homicidally violent, and endowed with extraordinary abilities.
Ну и что за способности?
Exactly what abilities does he have?
Enhanced strength, unusual resistance to most kinds of physical damage. Oh, and a kind of local telekinesis, which appears to be projected by the artifact itself. That's why I've built a dampening field into his cell. which is why we really need to stop these intruders before they turn it off. Hold on, weren't you off looking for Emmogen? Did you find her?
Да, что насчет награды?
I found her, as requested. Now, what about my pay?
Oh, yes. Edward usually handles these things. You'll want caps, I suppose? Let me see what I have. Here. I hope this is close to your usual fee.
At least there's one small comfort on this terrible day.
Before we go, I need you to understand something. When we get to Parsons, you need to do exactly what I tell you. Nothing more, nothing less. Is that clear?
Почему это так важно?
Why is that so important?
If these intruders have gotten past Edward's men, they may have freed Lorenzo. I'm the only one who understands exactly how to deal with him. Is that clear enough for you?
Ну да.
I'm not that great at taking orders.
Then it's time to learn, or neither one of us is likely to leave Parsons alive. Make sure you have whatever you'll need for a serious battle. I'll wait for you outside.
Jack, be careful.
Where are
And
you hiding?
try not to hurt him.
Bunch
I
of
love
junk
Father
in
at
here.
least as much as you do. But you know as well as I do that if he gets free, there will only be one option.
Don't let it come to that, please.
I'll do my best, Mother. And if Emmogen finally comes home, for God's sake, don't let her leave again until I get back. Now, I really do have to go.
Ну, даже не
I
знаю,
don't
друзья.
need anything right now, thank you.
Стоит ли нам идти или не стоит?